Order. I call on Joanne Hayes to make her maiden statement.
Kei aku nui, kei aku rahi, kei aku whakatehitei ki te whenua. Aku tamarahi ki te rangi, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. I rere mai I ngā pātu watawata o tōku mātua Paikea Āriki Apanui. Ka tiro no ki ngā pai maunga o hukurangi rawa ko Whetu Matarau. Hei manu taiko, hei manu taki o ngā waiora, o waiapu rawa ko Awatere, hei oranga mō ngā uri whakatipu o Hene Rupe rawa ko Awatere. Kei taku tua, kei taku aro, aku whakaruruhau te whānau o tū whakairiora, rawa ko te whānau o te aitaihi. Kua eke noa I runga te waka o Horouta, he mihi mai oha kia koutou katoa. Te kuku o tōku manawa, te whānau Apanui, rawa ko te whānau Rangihuna, ngā uri whakatipu o Paraurangi, tēnā koutou katoa. I rere mai I ngā pātu watawata o tōku whaia te Aorangi Karaitiana, Kate. Ka tiro hoki ki ngā pai maunga o Rangi Tūmau, rātou ko Ruapehu, ko Tararua. Hei manu taki, hei manu taiko o ngā waiora o Ruamahanga, rātou ko Wanganui, ko Waipawa, hei oranga mō ngā uri whakatipu o te oriori, rātou ko te poke, ko ākura hoki. Kei taku aro, kei taku tua, aku whakaruruhau o Ngāti Hāmua, rātou ko te uanuku, ko ākura. Kua eke noa I runga ngā waka o Kura Haupo, rātou ko Aotea, ko Taki Tumu. He mihi mai oha kia koutou katoa. Te kuku o tōku manawa Rangitāne o Wairarapa, te Āti Haunui a Pāparangi, Ngāti Kahanunu ki Wairarapa, ka mihi mata kuikui anō hoki ki ngā uri whakatipu o te whānau Kraitiana, rātou ko te whānau te whareponga, ko te whānau Heruini tēnā koutou katoa. Mr. Speaker, tēnā koe, and thank you for inviting me to speak my first words in this House. I am privileged and I am humbled that I am able to do this in front of my superiors and my peers, my whānau and friends, here and at home and surrounded by the taonga that represents the many wars the people of this nation fought on behalf of us, so we could live in peace in our whenua, Aotearoa, New Zealand. Prime Minister, the Right Honourable John Key, tēnā koe tōku rangatira. I am ecstatic to be joining the National Caucus team under your outstanding leadership. I bring to you and the National Caucus my can-do attitude, my loyalty and my ability to work diligently within the team and for the people of this country. Mr. Speaker, I wish to mihi to our coalition partners, my whanaunga co-leader of the Māori Party, the Honourable Tariana Turia, co-leader Te Ururo Flavel and the Honourable Dr. Peter Sharples, the leader of United Future, the Honourable Peter Dunn, and the leader of ACT New Zealand, the Honourable John Banks. I also want to mihi to the leaders and members of Parliament from the opposition benches and the press gallery. Mr. Speaker, I started my life in a small rural town of Ekatahuna, the second child of Paikea and Kate Apanui. My father worked on Te Hoi Station in Alfreton and played rugby for Ekatahuna and the under-21 Wairarapa bush side. As a child, my parents moved from Ekatahuna to a small rural town of Rangiwahia. It was here where I spent my childhood. Both my parents dedicated their lives to ensuring we had kai on our table, clothes on our back, and a roof over our heads. We were poor in money, yet rich in love and support for each other. Yes, Mr. Speaker, I come to Parliament from a tight-knit whānau with a background of hard work and an attitude that nothing is insurmountable. My father believed that if one worked hard, one would reap their just rewards. He knew that our world would be so different to his, and so he instilled the whakatauki e tipu e ria from our tupuna and one of the first Māori MPs, Sir Apira Nangata. Those words encouraged us to take hold and learn the ways of the Pākehā world while holding on to our Māori world. My father modelled the whakatauki throughout his life. He wanted our future to be one of reaping the rewards that we've all worked hard for. Mr. Speaker, in 1997, my father succumbed to cancer and is buried at Akura in Masterton. And I miss him dearly because I was his wild child turned good. I'm fortunate to have my mother in the gallery this afternoon, along with my whānau and extended whānau, hapu and iwi. Mum was the disciplinarian and educationalist of my parents, and today she is a nan and also a great nan and kuia for Wairarapa and a member of the Wairarapa Kaumātua group. Kia ora Mum, kia ora whānau whānui. Mr. Speaker, it wasn't until I left home that my life changed dramatically. At age 22, I became an unmarried mother on the domestic purposes benefit, with little to no education qualifications. It was the fright that changed me forever, and I adopted the saying, if it has to be, then it's up to me. So I started a successful re-education program which persists. Along the way, I met my soulmate, a man who took me and my son into his life and has believed in us. A man who at times says little but does a lot. A man who I am proud to have by my side and one who I am proud to stand by his side. We are equal partners in everything we do, and I love him to bits. Mr. Speaker, please meet my husband, Pat. Our sons, Matt and Ben, who are unable to be here today, have brought immense pleasure and pride to our lives as we have watched them and guided them towards adulthood. They are now men of the world with all that lessons that brings. Thanks to my daughter-in-law Shan for producing two beautiful mokopuna, Carter and Eli, for it is them who carry the future of all our tomorrows. And I know they're watching, and Nanny J loves you. Mr. Speaker, I have been blessed with a number of opportunities in my life, but these would have been for naught had it not been for the people that I have met along the way. And there are too many to mention here, but you all know who you are, and I thank you for your support and your guidance. To my friends who have come here today to support me, and to those watching at home, I thank you all for, without you even knowing it, your influence and support of me has been invaluable. Mr. Speaker, as you can see, I come to Parliament having walked many roads and learned many lessons, yet still I want more because I haven't finished yet. My past has shaped my future. My family is my foundation. My mokopuna keep me real, and my friends continue to support me on the many journeys I have made and are yet to make. Mr. Speaker, today I take the road less travelled than others, and one where I can utilise my skills and experience and learn new ones. I come to Parliament after contesting the 2011 election in Dunedin South electorate and winning the party vote, an historical feat for the National Party and one that I am most proud. I thank the Dunedin electorate teams and send my heartfelt thanks to Robin Broughton, Pippa Newstead, the Young Nats and volunteers. Mr. Speaker, I bring a wealth of experience, both community and professional. I was one of the first school boards of trustees to take on the Tomorrow Schools Challenge, serving for a number of years at our local primary schools as chair and treasurer, then later as deputy chair of FAHS Fielding High School. I bring my professionalism in the sectors of health, education, welfare, business and the rural sector. I have worked in community and for community. I have worked with government agencies and local government. And throughout my career, I have taken people with me as the journey has not been about me alone. Mr Speaker, I am proud to be a member of National, and I want to thank our party president, Peter Goodfellow, the board with special mention to Kate Hazlitt and Roger Bridge, the regional chairs with special mention to Ali Ludman and Malcolm Plummer, the electorate chairs and service centre staff for all their hard work. Most importantly, though, I pay tribute to the many volunteers and party supporters that make this party a great party to be a member of and to be a servant of the people of Aotearoa, New Zealand. Mr Speaker, as the newest National MP, I bring a rigid determination to make a difference for all people of Aotearoa, New Zealand, and to be an outstanding, hard-working National Member of Parliament. Mr Speaker, ka mutu taku kōrero tuatahi kei roto i tēnei whare. Nā reira koutou kua rā mene mai I runga I te whakaro kotahi ara te whare tawharau nei. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa.
Order. The House is suspended for the dinner break. I will resume the chair at 7:30 p.m.